So, if you ignore the plants, I'd argue that I initially had a fairly minimalist desk setup. And then somewhere along the lines, I seem to have accumulated a lot of desk accessories and a few too many keyboards as well. However, if we focus in on the desk accessories, there are some items that I use way more than I thought I would. And despite the fact that these items may make my desk look a little bit more cluttered, I definitely find that their benefits outweigh their cons. So, in this video, I'm going to discuss my top 5 favourite desk accessories that I've gotten this year that I'd argue help increase my productivity. Now, starting off with something that objectively sounds pretty boring, but I'd argue that every desk setup needs one, and that's a desk mat. Now, I've used a few different desk mats this year, and I really did like the original grey felt desk mat that I had from Oakwood, but I would argue that I've now gotten a significant upgrade, and that upgrade is the HexCal desk mat bundle. Now, this desk mat bundle consists of a high quality 80cm by 40cm vegan leather desk mat that will go with pretty much any desk setup. It comes in 2 colour options, a sort of tan brown colour, and you also have the option of the standard black colour. And I actually have both desk mats here, although I would say that my personal favourite is the brown vegan leather option, as I just really like how the tan colour contrasts with my walnut desk. My wife, on the other hand, uses the black vegan leather option, and this sits on her desk setup. The desk mat itself is designed for comfort, and so it's not going to be scratchy on your wrists when you're typing, like you get with some of the cheaper wool desk mats that you can get on Amazon. The vegan leather is durable, and I've had no issues wiping up coffee from the desk mat surface when I've inevitably spilled it. It also conveniently has a non-stick underside, so it stays securely on your desk and won't move when you're typing. But as I said before, HexCal have classed this as a desk mat bundle, and that's because it also comes with a matching wrist rest, which magnetically attaches to the desk mat. And I'd argue this is what differentiates the HexCal desk mat from any other desk mat. The wrist support helps to reduce wrist strain when you're typing and generally makes the typing experience a lot more comfortable. The wrist support is also made from vegan leather, and for want of a better way of describing it, it is really squidgy, so it feels like it's high quality. Because it's magnetic, it can easily be removed if you don't want to use it for a specific task, but then you can reattach it afterwards fairly easily as well. The desk mat bundle comes in a single box, and HexCal have opted not to ship the desk mat rolled up, which means you can avoid that initial annoying period where you have to put heavy books on the edge of your desk mat to stop the corners from lifting up off the desk. Essentially, I really like it, and I don't think I'm going to be changing my desk mat anytime soon. I'll leave a link to it down below in the description with a discount code if you're interested in buying it. I suppose at this point as well, I should point out I'll leave links to all the items I discussed in this video in the description down below. Now, moving on to a desk accessory I didn't know I needed until I got it, and now I really like it, I won't get rid of it. That was a bit of a long sentence, but anyway, this is the Fosse Audio Vol 20, and essentially what it is a volume dial that connects to your device via either Bluetooth or USB Type-C. And I find it surprisingly helpful having a volume dial within easy reach, and it means I don't have to use the keyboard shortcuts to adjust the volume. It's made out of a zinc alloy, so it's quite heavy and you're not going to knock it off your desk. It's also designed to be at a slight angle, and this means that you can use the dial kind of like you would use one of the old iPod click wheels. The dial is also infinitely rotatable, which means that the wheel is not going to stop at a certain point. On the base, you have a button which can be used to mute your device, or to pause, or to skip to the next track. It also has a non-slip pad on the underside, which again stops you from knocking it off your desk. It comes in 2 colour options, black and the grey option, which I have here. It also has an ambient RGB light, which can be adjusted to your choice of colour, and you can change the colour of the Fosse Audio Vol 20 simply by rotating the dial. It has a battery life of around 15 hours with the RGB lighting turned on, and apparently up to 500 hours with the RGB lighting turned off. It's also compatible with both Windows and Apple devices. It's a surprisingly simple yet really useful device that just makes your desk setup a little bit more efficient. As this is a product that hasn't been released yet, I'll leave a link to the Kickstarter campaign, and I'll leave a link to the updated website once it's released in November. Now, this is a 3-in-1 Multi-Base Pro MagSafe and Apple Watch charger. Having this 3-in-1 Multi-Base Pro helps to ensure that all my devices are charged alongside my phone and my watch. What I was most surprised about with the Multi-Base Pro was how good the quality is. It's clearly a premium minimalist product which has solid recycled aluminium base and a certified walnut wood upper surface. The whole product does look really good on your desk. It's also quite heavy as it weighs 490 grams, and unlike some other companies, wood accessories have used real wood compared compared with some of the other multi-chargers which you can get which are made out of plastic. Now the chargers are split into a 15 watt output for the MagSafe charger, 10 watt charger for the AirPods, and a 5 watt charger for the Apple Watch. And to put that into context, the MagSafe charger that you get from Apple is also 15 watts. Unlike some other companies, you don't actually have to go out and buy the Apple MagSafe charger to attach to the charging base, as Wood Accessories already supply the compatible chargers. The Multibase Pro also comes with a braided USB-C to USB Type-C cable inside the box. And moving on to Wood Accessories as a company themselves. If I'm being honest, I'd never really heard of this company until this year. Since they have reached out to me, I was really impressed with some of their products on their website. I'm really happy with their Multibase Pro that they've also sent over. They do have a lot of premium products. I definitely say they're comparable to companies such as Grovemade and Oakywood. In particular, I really like the desk bundles that they offer, which includes a laptop stand, a desk mat, and a multi-charger, and a monitor stand. And they offer this in both a walnut finish as well as an oak wood finish. As they're based in Germany as well, they're really good if you need to ship to a European country, and you're not going to get all those extra delivery tax charges that you'd get when you order from America, for example. If you are interested in the Multibase Pro or any of Wood Accessories products, I've put a discount code in the description down below. So this next desk accessory may seem a little bit simplistic, but it's actually really useful, and that's because it helps to reduce clutter on my desk. This is HexCal's magnetic Type-C to USB Type-C cable. Because the cable is magnetic, it stops the cable from tangling when you're not using it, as it just stays coiled up. It's available in a 1 meter length as a USB Type-C to USB Type-C cable, but can also be purchased as a 1.5 meter Thunderbolt cable. The Type-C cable offers fast charging for up to 240 watts. The main reason I use it is for charging my keyboard whilst I'm sat at my desk, as it just prevents the cables getting tangled. It's also great if you want to use it for travelling, as the cable just coils up in your bag, and again there's no risk of it getting tangled up in there. These cables are quite pricey though, with the Type-C version costing $39 and the Thunderbolt cable costing $59. My final desk accessory? Well, it really isn't a desk accessory, and that's because I use the Philips Hue play bars at the back of my monitor, as well as a gradient light which I have placed behind my Dragon 3 next to my desk. Now the reason I'm including the Philips Hue lighting in this video is because they're great products which actually free up space on my desk. Because the Philips Hue play bars are attached to the back of my monitor, I get a good amount of light which can be easily adjusted simply by using the Philips Hue app. It also gives me the option to change the colour of the light depending on the time of day, although I can't say I'm the biggest fan of RGB lighting, and I tend to keep the lighting to either a warm light or occasionally I'll set it to a white light. The freestanding gradient floor light also has the option of blending 3 colours together, so you have an endless combination of colour options to choose from. Again, this freestanding light is controlled with the Philips Hue app. Philips Hue lighting also makes it easy enough to sit at my desk at night without having to put on an additional main light, and it just helps with things like eye strain, especially if you're sitting at the monitor for long periods of time. If you do like the sound of any of the accessories that I've discussed in this video, I'll leave links to them in the description down below. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.